So on my last Lego order, hopefully for the final of the giant mock we're building, I spent so much, I got this set. It's just a cool little house. I don't really want the house. I also, with it, got this summer fun pack. And then a while ago, I got the spring pack. Just like that last one, we made into a Kashyyyk Trooper little mock. So we're going to take all of these things, these three, and we're going to make something very cool with it. We'll just see how it takes us, just like the Kashyyyk mock. So let's see if we can do it. Now, of course, with this mock, we're not going to limit it to just these parts. I will be adding some of Legos from my collection. I just don't know how many or which they're going to be, but primarily this will be the basis for what we're building. So another limiting factor I'm going to be doing for this mock is figure selection at the beginning instead of at the end. So I kind of know better to plan what I'm building. So we're going to have two Phase 1 troopers from the newest battle pack, and then two from an older one with rifles. So these 4 clones, and then maybe some droids, but it needs to be big enough to fit those 4 clones and not look incredibly packed. So as I was separating all these pieces out, I noticed that most of the pieces in here are pieces that I could use or need in the larger mock. So basically that just means that this mock will not stand long, and but I'll show you kind of how I'm separating it. So we got bricks, all different colors in this bin. And then, of course, the most important for any mock, plates here. And the main thing is I saw these giant dark orange plates, and I was like, I need those. So, and then what's left is kind of stuff I don't know what to do with, or detail pieces. So that'll go in a bin by themselves. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So I went ahead and I wanted more of a pathway. I didn't quite like how just the straight tan pathway was looking. So I added in these ingot pieces in dark as the main color, and then these kind of lighter gray pieces in, just to kind of get it the feel of it's more of an old path into the house. Next, the last thing we kind of need to do is just dress up the house. The terrain's done, the river's great. I wanted to practice with water since our latest order of pieces, this isn't even all of it, it's about half for the final mock, and I just, I'm building a big river and I needed to practice. Sadly, I don't have enough water pieces, I don't think, so I'm gonna have to buy more, and then I might even have to buy more land kind of colors. But in the meantime, we need to fix up the house. I don't know if I want a clone coming out or if I just want, a black wall. We'll see. And then, of course, we need to figure out what else I'm going to put in this. Okay, so we finished the mock and we have all of this to spare. Some of this I'll use in the larger mock. Most of it will stay in that bin forever. Okay, so without further ado, here is the mock itself. I did change up some things since the last time. I added these little triangle pieces off camera just to kind of give it more of a flowing feel. I added kind of decoration up here, a trash bag, some empty bottles. His gun's propped up, and then, you know, he has his helmet off. He's just relaxing. This is really cool how I did this. Originally, I was just going to stack little studs, you know, on top of each other like I usually do if helmets are on the side. However, it came with these weird ball pieces. So, I don't know what they're used for, but they hold helmets very well. And actually, if I put a stud under this, I can have his helmet, like, you know, articulated however I want, which might be nice for, you know, later mocks, if I want clone helmets tilted or anything. And then we got this guy just walking out of the little house thing they're occupying. And then, of course, 2 clones coming back from a patrol. I really like this mock. It's a lot different than my other ones. It's the second one I made without like an active battle scene going along. The only other one I made was the 2 clone troopers patrolling. And this one's kind of just like their rest day. You know, the battle's over, or they're just occupying the streets. My favorite part about this mock is definitely the this section right here with the plants and the snake. I think it came out really well. I'm glad I used these pieces in that way just to give it a little, you know, different look than you're used to. And of course the tree. I just had so many, you know, vegetation parts, and I thought, well, might as well make like a little area that isn't just desert, like almost everything I build. So that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.